It's just before dawn on a pirate ship in 1720. The man on watch hasn't slept properly in 3 days. Below deck, 70 men are packed into a space with no ventilation, no privacy, and a smell that never fully leaves your clothes. Breakfast, when it comes, will contain weevils. Everyone will eat it anyway. The day starts with the ship's bell and the sound of the pumps, because the hull leaks constantly, and someone is always working them. Water below is a permanent enemy. Fresh water is a bigger one, stored in wooden casks for weeks. It turns green and thick long before the voyage ends. So most of the crew drinks it mixed with rum or beer, not for pleasure, but because alcohol slows the rot. Breakfast is hardtack, a biscuit baked so dry it can last years, and hard enough to break teeth. Sailors learn to tap it on the table first, to knock the weevils out before eating. By midday, the real work begins, and most of it has nothing to do with fighting. Sails need constant repair. Ropes fray and must be replaced. The hull needs scraping, caulking, pumping. A pirate ship spends the overwhelming majority of its existence not attacking anyone, but simply staying afloat, which takes every hand on board. What is different from a naval ship is how the crew is organized. Most pirate crews operated under written articles, a signed agreement that laid out how loot would be divided, what compensation a man received if he lost a limb, and what behavior would get you marooned. Crews often elected their captain by vote and could remove him the same way. In an era of absolute monarchy and brutal naval discipline, a pirate ship was, by comparison, remarkably democratic. By afternoon, the ship's true enemy shows itself. And it isn't the Navy. Weeks without fresh fruit means scurvy. Gums swell and bleed. Teeth loosen and fall out. Old wounds that healed years ago split open again, because the body can no longer produce the collagen that holds them closed. Nobody on this ship knows why. They only know that men who eat citrus somehow don't get it, and that those who don't will weaken, then stop working, then die slowly over weeks, in front of everyone. If a man is injured instead, the ship's surgeon, who may simply be whoever owns a saw, will amputate on the open deck with rum for anesthesia and men holding the patient down. The articles specify compensation in advance. A set payment for a lost arm, a different one for a leg, an eye, a hand. By evening, if the day went well, there's music. Many pirate crews carried musicians, and by written article, those musicians were entitled to rest on the Sabbath. There's gambling, there's drinking, and there are fights that the quartermaster settles. Sometimes by sending both men ashore to duel with pistols. Then the watch changes, and it starts again. The average pirate career lasted a matter of months, not years. Most died of disease, not combat. Most never buried treasure, never walked a plank, never wore anything close to what films show. What they had was a hard, wet, disease-ridden life at sea, and a set of rules fairer than anything most of them ever had on land. That, more than the gold, is what kept men signing the articles. What other single day in history should I recreate next? Let me know in the comments.